Oh, let's see what happens here. Maybe I get some people in here, maybe not. Everybody's probably out drinking since it's St. Patty's Day. But yeah. Hey, I made it to Springfield. Sitting in the garage. Chilling, really. Really chilling. Making sure I vape too. Yeah, I'll see if anyone comes up in here though. For reals. I didn't even see if anyone else was streaming already. Somebody might be streaming already, so maybe somebody come in here, maybe not. But yeah, Troy, he drove us in here today. It was a real short load, so you know, we weren't in no hurry or nothing, but we came straight in here. Yo, what's up, Frank? How's it been, Frank? Well, yeah, we ran from Kentucky all the way to St. Louis and then to Springfield. So something else, something new, you know, or I mean, not something new, but like I heard, but I didn't know for sure that those bridges were closed off on US 60 or whatever it is over there. They got those bridges that are now truck restricted, so we had to go all the way to St. Louis from Kentucky to St. Louis and then down to Springfield. It sucked. It was a lot more miles than I thought it should have been. It should have been like 400 miles. It ended up being 650. So a night shift for like the last week. I get my hours back in 10 minutes. Good evening. Good evening, Hans. So, if you're delivering a Walmart load from Prime, then guess what? You can take your Walmart loads in early. You don't have to wait that at 1 hour before. If you got a Walmart load or you got an extra day in it, you can take it in right now. So, I mean, that's good. I got a message about it today on the Qualcomm. I was all like, man, right when I don't have a Walmart load, they do something like this. I probably won't even see a Walmart load again until after this whole deal's over with. Oh, Timothy, it's going great. It really is. I'm at the house, so you know it can't be better than that. My student, he decided to sleep in the truck instead of the campus inn, which I don't blame him. You know, I don't know how many times that place had like bed bugs and stuff, so I don't blame him for staying at the truck instead of the hotel. So he's in my truck. He's chilling. He done locked himself out one time. I had to tell him where the hide key was. So, you know, he's having fun over there locking himself out. Hans says, had to do 658 miles today to make my delivery in Monroe, Wisconsin. Hey, get it done, man. 650 miles, pedal to the floor. You don't want to hit no mountains with that kind of time frame. But that's good. Like tomorrow morning, I'm getting up to go to the terminal to work with Troy. I'm gonna go work with Troy. We're gonna go work on his backing and some driving and stuff like that. So we're gonna go do some work tomorrow. Because tomorrow's not officially my day off, so you know I'm gonna go ahead and go work with Troy. We're gonna go drive and stuff like that, and see where he's at. So I got some routes around Springfield that the small things that I need to work out with him. We can go on a drive. I know the roads really well, so we're gonna go on this drive and we're gonna drive until we get it right. And then if there's any empty pads, we're going to jump on some pads and do some pad time, you know, get some backing done. So I'm probably going to put in like some time with him tomorrow, so. We'll see where he's at, though. You gotta let him run around the truck a couple hundred times before you tell him where the key is. Now that's fun. Well, I have two different keys. One key, I told him where it was. The other key is on a pre-trip item that nobody has found, and it's in plain sight on a pre-trip item. Like, if you're studying your pre-trip, you're gonna find that key. But the thing is, nobody finds that key. It's not zip tied to it. It's not wired to it. It's just on a pre-trip item, like just sitting there. I don't even know how it stays there. But I found it one time doing pre-trip, and I was like, wow, I wonder how long that key's been there. The dipstick? No, because you would have to zip tie it to the dipstick, Frank. But it's on one of my pre-trip items, and I'm never telling anybody because I could barely see it myself, but I did find it. I was all like, wow, there's a key right here. I pulled it out, and I was all like, and it's the same color as the item. Like, I don't know if somebody painted that key or what, but like it, or if it's just the grime from the road all over it, but I stuck it in the door. It unlocks the door. So I was all like, huh. I put it right back where it was. And it's just sitting there. Like, you figure with all the bouncing, this key would have flew out, but hey, that's there, so I just leave it there. Nobody will ever find it. Like, I was doing a whole bunch of pre-trips, and I stumbled across it. So I always tell my students, hey, man, look for that key on the pre-trip. If you're doing your pre-trip, you'll find it. I really doubt that they'll ever find it. I haven't had nobody find it yet. I know Frank knows where one of my hide keys are. He knows exactly where one of them is because I showed him. Oh, Captain, you're on your way to Springfield? You staying for a while, or you just passing through? Hey, Captain, while you're here, get your TWIC card done if you can. If there's enough time while you're here, run in the TWIC office, get your TWIC card done. Because you need to have your TWIC card done before you go to TNT. Or before you finish your TNT. Staying for a 34. Hey, that's good. I'm here, bro. Yeah, I'm here. I'll hit me up when you get here. Hopefully you get here during the day. I'll be out on the pad. You'll get to see the... Well, you've been here before, Captain. You've seen the pad. Hey, Daniel, what do you need to get your TWIC card at Prime? You need your birth certificate or a passport or a social security card, as far as I know. And I was told it was $125, and if you have hazmat, then it's going to cost you $105 instead of $125. So if you have hazmat endorsement, it's a little bit cheaper. You training yet, Banana? Hey, Banana's on the road, Hans. He's on the road. He's grinding out his miles. He's doing that TNT. And just to let some of y'all know that may not know, I said it in my video the other day, right now because of this coronavirus, Prime is not bringing in any students right now, and they say that they're going to resume on the 6th. So we're going to see if they resume their classes on the 6th or if they have to push it out more. So, you know, we're going to see what happens here. It might not be the 6th. We might be another month without any students coming in. We got to see where we're at. I'm playing it by ear. I got one student, and I'll test them out in a couple weeks. If I don't have another student, I'll go solo. Or I'll tell my fleet manager, you got any TNTs with like 10,000 miles or so? That'll give me 2 weeks over the road with somebody. I really don't want to do that because I don't like the truck moving while I'm trying to sleep. What does TNT stand for? It's trainers and trainees. Trainers and trainees. I say it's training in teams. I think it sounds better. Training in teams. I call it training in teams because basically you and your trainer are running a team truck and he's there if you need help. So like if you're having problems backing in somewhere or you get into a tight spot, you wake the trainer up, he gets up, he helps you out. So to me, it's more like training in a team. So you're pretty much a team truck. Y'all are both driving. So to me, it's training in teams, but it actually stands for trainer and trainee. And that's whenever you do the 50,000 miles, like you already have your CDL, so you're trying to get 50,000 miles of experience. And by 50,000 miles of experience, you should know how to run your hours of service. Like your TNT trainer is going to teach you how to run your Qualcomm, like everything about the Qualcomm. They're going to teach you how to check in at shippers, how to get fuel. It's their job to teach you all that. My job is a CDL instructor. My job is to teach you backing, driving, and pre-trip. So that's kind of like where the big fight is TNT trainers are telling PSD trainers, y'all should be able to teach them everything. I shouldn't have to teach them nothing. We should just be able to run. Well, guess what? My job, and this is what training department told us, is CDL instructor. We teach them driving, backing, and road. Now, if I get a student that wants this really bad and he's always out there doing his pre-trip, he's working hard, stuff like that, I'm going to teach him more because I'm like, why waste time? If he already has his pre-trip down that good, let me start working with him on more. Let me teach him the Qualcomm. Hey, Trucker Nene. I'm in Springfield. Surprise. At Swift, I had 240 hours. Okay, that's the amount of training you had. What's going on, Diego? Diego, I haven't forgot about you. I talked to Examiner and one of my good buddies in Pittston. He is looking into your stuff. He sent some emails to some people that I couldn't, and we're looking into you. So I got your email. I talked to some people. As soon as I hear something back, I will get back with you, Diego. What's going on, Chris? There will always be that against. Best to take a student all the way through if you can. Yeah, you're right. There's if I was doing TNTs only, if I was say I was gonna do TNT, I'm only taking a student that I trained, really. Like I'm gonna take one because I know what I taught them. I know that how they drive. You know, I use PSD to teach them everything, so I don't have to be woke up on TNT. You know, then I would get what they want us to teach them. So, right, Trucker Nene, you can get out the hole. Get out of the. Oh, you're talking about Springfield. Get out of the black hole. Hey, I'm at the house. Like, what's up with the coronavirus? Oh man, everybody's in a panic about it. I went to Walmart today and they had stuff stocked up though. Like I went to Walmart today and they have stuff like there was groceries and stuff. I didn't need to buy nothing. We were getting a car seat for my son, a booster seat, because he grew out of his car seat, and then we left. Hans says, how to teach myself chaining, floating gears, and right tandems to make weight. Yeah, Hans and Nene's right. That's not surprising. You know, like, you did it, though. You learned. You probably made some mistakes and you learned from them too. Like you took the hard way. I learned how to float gears on my own too because my trainer said, I want you double clutch, and they want you a double clutch, I want you a double clutch. Well, when he went to sleep, I started trying that out because double clutching, I do not like double clutching. By the way, in Pittston, I heard all rest areas and service plazas are closed. Everything for parking, planning accordingly. Yeah, I've been hearing that too, Frank. Everything is closed. You know, and what I don't understand about that is they're all like, hey, we want your truck drivers out there running, bringing the freight, delivering the freight. We need the supplies. But like some of us don't eat on the truck. So we went to Taco Bell, the restaurant was closed, which was cool. We could eat in our truck. We went to St. Louis, they had the Taco Bell and the Subway closed. Like all you could eat was like chips and snacks, whatever they had in the store. Like the actual Taco Bell and the Subway in there, closed. Like you couldn't get no food. So I was like, ooh, these truck drivers are not going to be happy about that. But it shows you need to have food on your truck. Yeah, I'm at like I live south of Springfield. I live 17 miles south of Springfield. So, you know, I'm in the garage right now next to my boy's grave digger, his little grave digger that he decided to draw all over it with permanent marker. See, grave digger? He drew all over it with permanent marker. Yeah, I don't chain up either. Hands, I don't chain up. I was looking at a post on a Facebook today. The guy had a picture of his tire. It was all split. Like the chains tore that up. The chains torn up his suspension. It tore up a whole bunch of stuff. And I was all like, wow, was chaining really worth it? You know, Chris says it took me a while to learn how to shift. Hey, I was walking into Prime not even knowing how to shift in a car. So yeah, Chris is right. I was real rocky at first. Like I was still smoothing stuff out, but I learned it and I got it down now. Then they took my manual away and I was like, man. Yeah, Hans, you're right. Double clutching is no fun. Diego, I got to Chicago. All the DMVs are closed. Going to find some work and wait. Yeah, Diego. Until I find out like the email, until I get an email back, I'm stuck waiting too. I tried as much as I could do for you. So we'll see what happens. Captain Banana says, limited service on fuel and porta potties. Yeah, PA is crazy. Yeah, they're shutting everything down. And like the thing I don't get is they want this freight and stuff, but if you're gonna shut this down and we're not gonna have no parking, we're not gonna have no food, we're not gonna have like decent restrooms. Like, come on, like, hey, we're out here trying our best. Like I could shut it down for the open public, like the public, but leave it open for the truckers. Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, next they're going to shut down all the showers. No showers at any truck stop. We don't want you in the room that's too long in one space. We need our showers. Like, that's where I'm all like, send me home on home time. I can't get a shower? I can't get a shower? Send me home on home time. I'm going on home time. I'm going to be like, 14 days confinement right there. You hear that? I coughed. Put me on that 14 days, quarantine for me for 14 days. I'm sick. Y'all don't want to give me a shower? Y'all don't want to have restrooms for me? I'm sick. You know, I think it's messed up. Like, they really need to have some of these truck stops. They need to have truck stops open and showers and food. Like, close it down to the other people, but like have a couple people in there working, just like 1 or 2 people in there to help the truckers out. You know, give us clean showers and stuff like that. Chris, I used to wake you up shifting. It wasn't that bad. Come on. Right, Chris? Suited up, man. I'm jacking the slot. Boom. Suit it up, man. Bring the 5-man team down here because y'all are gonna let me shower. Y'all are gonna feed me. Nah, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, I went to one TA, they have food. I went the next day, I went to the next TA. You couldn't get no food in there. I said, Troy, look at that, man. They got all the food, all the food places closed down in here. You can't even get food. And at that TA that didn't even have the restaurant part open, like the sauce bar was behind the counter. You had to ask the person at the counter to get sauces, and they had gloves on, and your cup came with the lid on it. Like you couldn't even get your own straw. I was like, man, this is crazy. Like I wasn't expecting all this. I've never seen nothing like this. I don't know. Maybe y'all have before. I might be too fresh at trucking, but maybe whenever swine flu was out or West Nile, they had the same stuff going on. I don't know. I've only been trucking for 3 years. Well, over 3 years. So maybe somebody else in here knows. Hans, you know if they ever done this before? The trucks, Captain Banana says the truck stops are the cleanest they ever been. Pilot loves really clean. Yeah, you're right, man. I went to these truck stops and they are cleaner. I mean, they're still like my wife came. Oh, get this! My wife came to pick me up at Prime today, and I decided to take her inside. I was getting my stuff. I took her and my son inside and my daughters, to let them. My kids love being in the truck. My boy, he grabs that steering wheel. He loves driving it. We're walking out and my wife's like, what's all this trash? In the Prime parking lot, there was an empty cup on the ground and there was trash blowing around. I was all like, man, and my wife's all like, what's all this trash? And I was all like, I am so embarrassed. Like, at all places, the terminal had trash in the parking lot. Like, who throws trash in the parking lot of the terminal? And I've seen pee bottles on the ground in the terminal and stuff like that. That's the one place you shouldn't see that stuff. That's who hired you. Why are you leaving trash all over the place at our terminal? I don't get it. Chris says, went to Subway a week ago. Lady said, our waiter is off. I can't wash my hands. I said, I am out. Oh, maybe that says, water is off. Their water was off, so they couldn't wash their hands. Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, you never seen it? I've never seen it either. I've been out here 38 years, never seen this. Okay, so other people haven't seen it either. Like, this is all new to, I guess, everybody. Like, I never seen nothing like this before. This corona stuff is not good. I don't even know, like, what the heck, like, what's the quarantine for, or what's us not leaving our house for 2 weeks gonna do? Like, are we gonna stay home for 2 weeks and the virus is gonna disappear? Is that the whole thought of this thing? Or like, when's it in? Like, are we giving them 2 weeks to get a cure, or 4 weeks to get a cure, and then we can go back to our normal life? Or what's going on there? Like, anybody know? Because I don't. Coronavirus is serious, but the media totally overhyped it. Yeah, I believe that. I agree with that. Chris says they pay good mechanics. They pay good mechanics to pick up those pee bottles. Over a year. Incubation period is 14 days, I think. That's why. Okay, so what they're doing is making everybody wait 14 days, and whoever has it, they can just quarantine that house. I don't know. Till a cure. A friend told me it's gonna be till July or August. See, that's what I heard too last, is that Hans, I seen a news article that said the same thing, that it was gonna be like this right here until July or August. Like, they don't want nobody doing nothing till July or August. That's a long time. Like, we're not gonna have students till July or August. Like, and we're not gonna pick up everything and keep America running right now. Like, we're just gonna all hide in our houses and stuff. Like, what's going on? Yep, really, it's to keep the curve under control. Less people exposed is what they want. Yeah, less people exposed is good, but you know, surely they got a cure for it now. I mean, it's been out that long. Surely they have a cure for it. Surely we can get everything back to normal. They shut down the PSD program. Yeah, Chris, they shut down the PSD program for right now. They say that they're going to bring back the PSD program on the 6th of next month. So we'll see what happens. I knew that was going to happen. I was hollering the whole time, hey man, they're going to shut that down because the Greyhound rides like a death trap of that. Like, how many people come to Prime that are sick because they rode on the Greyhound? They got sick from somebody on the Greyhound. You're in that confined space for all those hours, stopping at all those Greyhounds where a bunch of people's been. Like, of course people are going to get sick. So I was pretty sure that they were going to close down the PSD program for a little while. Like, I expected that. Won't help truck drivers because we still gotta be out here. And you know what? We're the people that's bringing all the stuff to the stores. Like, the stuff is running out of the stores. You know how it's getting restocked? It's us truck drivers. Like, I think people actually see it now because you've been seeing it in the news and stuff. Hey, we need truckers to be out here more. We're gonna let them run all the hours they want to run. We're not going to make them follow logs and stuff like that. Like, the people are actually seeing like how much us truck drivers are worth, I believe. Like, how much we really do out here. Like, we're making stuff run right now. Like, people that have nothing right now because the stores are empty, guess what they're waiting on? They're waiting on the trucks to come in to deliver it. And I saw a Facebook post today where a police escorted the toilet paper into the Walmart, and there was a whole bunch of people out there like just eyeing it. Like, you have police escorts bringing in the toilet paper? Like, wow. Like, I was like, wow, that's crazy. There's one possible vaccine that's being tested on a person. It will take 18 months before it can be put to the market. Heard on the news, senior citizens of 65 or older can't go to Walmart 2 hours before it opens. Oh, they can go to Walmart 2 hours before. So if you're 65 or older, you can go to Walmart 2 hours before it opens. Wow, that's cool. Captain Banana, you need to hurry up and get here. We need to go to Walmart. No, I'm joking. Captain Banana's not that old. But maybe we can church him up some and make him look a little bit older. We can get him a cane or something. Captain Banana's going to get me in Walmart 2 hours early so we can go and grab some stuff. I'll be like, I'm his, what's it called? his nurse that has to be around him. I'll be like, look, he's senile. Like, he don't even understand what's going on right now. He's so old. I'm joking, Captain Banana. I don't know. That whole thing's a hot topic on that virus and stuff like that. I'm just, it kind of messed up my days off because, like, me and my wife and my kids, we were planning on going to the St. Louis Zoo, stay the night in St. Louis. I'm home for my anniversary. My anniversary is on the 20th, so I'm kind of home for my anniversary. We were gonna go to the zoo, do a bunch of stuff. The kids are out everybody's on house arrest. Like, the zoo's closed. Like, anything the kids were going to do, spring break, they're all closed. Yeah, you helping out Grandpa? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Help out Grandpa. Grandpa Captain Bananas. Right. Hans. That's what they should do too, is like, if you're a truck driver, since we're out here running, they should have Walmart open between at midnight and, like, I don't know, or whenever Walmart closes, they should have it only open to truckers after that. Have like a couple cashiers. You pull your semi in there, you can go in there and shop. And then Walmart should waive that parking lot stuff they have that doesn't let the trucks in, some of them, and we should be able to go in, park in the Walmart, go in there and get groceries, especially since these stores are like PA, all the truck stops and rest areas and all that's closed down. Like, we have to be able to eat. Like, you're gonna have us work longer hours and run harder and not let us eat? Like, what's up with that? Oh, thank you, Chris. Chris says happy anniversary. But yeah, I agree with Hans right there. Like, I agree with that. We should be able to get into Walmart and get us some food and stuff too. Captain Banana, he's all like, LOL. 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. for truckers. Yeah, but you're hitting a certain time. Like, that's what I was thinking about whenever I was saying that. I was all like, you can't just put a certain time on it, because we run 24/7. Like, we run 24/7, so I didn't want to just cap us at a certain time. Hey, I got my taxes done too while I was here. I got my taxes done, so I'm getting my income tax and my state check, or for the state of Missouri tax, whatever you want to call it. I'm not used to that. I'm from Texas. We didn't have no state tax, so like Missouri state tax. I try to claim enough people on my Missouri state tax to get back zero or maybe pay in a couple dollars. Well, I ended up making $22. I said, send me a check. I said, send me a check for my $22. I'm going to frame it and put it on the wall. State of Missouri is going to give me my $22 back. I overpaid them. Now, the other income tax, I get money back, I claim, like, my kids and my wife, so, like, I'm getting money back there. I never really see income tax check because we always need to buy something with it. Like, just different stuff. Like, what we do with our income tax kind of is, like, say the kids need a bedroom set. That's when we buy it as income tax. Say we need a new couch or a new chair or whatever, we use the income tax for it. It's kind of just like a savings. So, and my wife says, or we save it. Give it to the wife, let her spend it, right? And the wife is the money saver, really. My wife is the money saver. I'm the one that will go blow money. Like, she's good at saving money. I'm not. Chris knows. Chris knows me long enough to know that I'll go spend money, and my wife, she'll save it. What's going on, Sean? Sean's going to come out here as soon as all this stuff clears up. He's going to be in the first class. I'm hoping that he'll be in the first class. He'll be in the first class in Pittston, I'm pretty sure. Sean's a good guy. I know, he comments on a lot of my videos, and he's never put nothing negative on my videos. He seems like a really cool guy. I really want to meet him. There's also a guy here in Springfield. I think he's still here in Springfield. His name's Ozzy. I would like to go meet Ozzy. He might, what is today? I think Ozzy said he's going to test out on Friday, I think he told me. So, you know, good luck, Ozzy. If it's Friday or tomorrow, whenever you're testing, good luck on your test, man. You got this. Or use your skills on your test, I should say. I don't believe in luck. So use the skills you've learned and pass your test. I'm not sure if I can, because I think our state DMVs, I think he meant DMVs, not BMVs, are closed. They'll open back up. Well, I need to get something to eat and sleep. You be safe out there. Yeah, Hans, you too, man. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in and seeing what's up. I had, me and my wife, we got down on some chicken fajitas for dinner. She made some guacamole, and I cut up the chicken. She cut up the bell peppers and the onion, and then I cooked it, and then I left her a big mess to clean up. So really appreciate her cleaning up. She was in there scrubbing the pans and like working, and I was laying on the couch just fat, stuffed, full of food. Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone, too. You know, the beer magically turns green on this day, so something about the yeast in the beer just changes it green. I actually told somebody that one time, and they believed it. Like, I told a girl that one time, and she believed every word of it. I was like, yeah, it's something with the yeast and the planets and everything. Every St. Patty's Day, the beer turns green. She's like, wow, I didn't know that. I think between you, Kiersey, and Nene have the best channels on YouTube. Oh, thank you. There's a lot more good channels out there. Like, I like Chad Rich, too. I really do. Captain Banana. You should check out Captain Banana. He has a good channel. Carnival Spirits right there. Whoop whoop. You know, he's a juggalo. He has a channel about Insane Clown Posse, and he does like stuff about Cottonmouth Kings, which I haven't even heard the word Cottonmouth Kings till I was scoping out his channel the other day. Like, great content over there. Like, really good stuff. I found his channel because of his cameo he had made. So great stuff over there, though. I've been going through like a lot of his old stuff and going through that. And I know it's not a trucking channel, but man, he has some good stuff out there. I've been watching his stuff. If you're Juggalo, it's good stuff. PA's liquor stores are closed. Well, Captain Banana, you don't need to be in the liquor store, man. You're out on the road, TNT. Yeah, this virus is shutting everything down. Yeah, I seen that. There's a lot of people on your channel. Bunch of ninjas. But it's still a good channel. I like it. I've watched them. I've been going through, like the last few days, I probably watched like 20 of your videos or more. I've been watching a lot of them. Because there's a lot of stuff. Because 13 years I was a correctional officer, so like they made me take my hatchet man off of my car. They made me pull my hatchet man off of my car, and they were all like, that's gang related. So I stepped back for a while, and I just listened to the CDs I had, and you know, I stepped back for a while. I'm getting the CDs that I missed out on, like I missed out on Mighty Death, or the Mighty, I got it in the car. I missed that one, and I missed the one after that, The Missing Link. I missed that one, so I'm catching back up. But you know, whenever they went through the FBI's top 10 most dangerous gangs and all that stuff, like being a correctional officer, and you know, it's a confirmed gang in the prison systems, like they did not want to see that on my car. Like I got investigated over that. Wasn't fun. But hey, now it's not a gang, so it's not on the FBI's list no more, because there's a lot of good juggalos out there just doing the right thing. And hey, look, I'm one of them. I'm out here driving a truck, moving freight. I'm teaching people how to get their CDL. I'm bettering people. I mean, like, there ain't no gang here. Oh, wow. Hey, if y'all want a review on the Mighty Death Pop vinyl review, it's coming up soon on Carnival Spirits channel. Yeah, Chris, right? The TNT phase and liquor does not mix. Hey, Jeff, what's going on? We're just, we're talking about anything tonight, Jeff. I just got on here and I was all like, hey, look, guys, I made it home. My last load brought me here. So I'm at the house. I'm going to go out working with Troy tomorrow. I'm going to teach him some backing probably. And we're definitely going to go out drive. We're going to go on a drive. And I'm going to go socialize with all my friends here in Springfield that teach here. Like, I'm going to go hang out with them too. So Troy's going to be like this. Thought we came to work. Man, you're over here gossiping too much. I'm all like, hey, bro, these are my friends. I got to tell everybody hi. But yeah, we're back in Springfield. I'm in the garage, man. Sitting next to the gravedigger, my boy's gravedigger, with his old car seat in it. I'm a Colts fan, so still processing that they're gonna sign Phillip Rivers. Anyways, good distraction from the craziness going on. Yeah, I'm taking a break in Missouri. Oh man, Jeff, you just missed us talking about that crazy coronavirus stuff. I mean, kind of went off on a rant on it for a while. But yeah, that's over with. I heard today that Brady wasn't going to be with New England no more, so he'll probably go join the Cowboys or something. You know, the Cowboys, they'll hire any superstar. The Dallas Cowboys is just a team of superstars, really. Like, there's no teamwork in it. Everybody's a superstar in that team, so we'll see what happens. We'll see where he goes. But yeah, I'm back in Missouri. My family missed me. You know, it was good coming home today. My son, he was like, it's been a while since he's been inside my truck. So, I mean, it was cool taking him inside my truck and letting him hold that steering wheel and just throwing it back and forth. Tampa Bay, baby. Oh, not Tampa Bay. Oh, Tampa Bay is what Brady went to. Really? I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's weird. Brady is signing with Tampa Bay. Crazy. Hey, they can have them. I'm not a big fan of them. But yeah, they can have them for sure. I haven't even, like, everything's pushed back right now. Like, I don't know if anybody watches the WWE still, like, they've been having 0 people in their audience, but they're still doing their shows. Like, I mean, they just did their biggest show of the year, WrestleMania, with 0 people in the audience, like, or it's coming up. But yeah, 0 people in the audience, they're still doing it. Can't they do the football still with like 0 people in the stadiums? I mean, I'm just saying, if the WWE's out there doing things, you think the football can do some things, and baseball too. You can have the empty stadiums. People want to watch it on TV. People want to keep the scores, you know? Yeah, Raw was weird last night. Yeah, I haven't had time to watch any wrestling here lately. I've been so busy and just I've been doing my mixer whenever I have time, or I'm a TV show junkie, so I've been watching those TV shows again. Once I get hooked on a TV show, you can forget about it. I'm gonna binge watch it till the end. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, the worst thing ever is like Netflix for me, because I click on the next show and just watch it till the last one. Like, I'll go all the way with it. Oh, first time viewer right there. Hey, welcome to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell since you're a first time viewer. We're just hanging out today in the garage, really. We're just hanging out, talking about whatever. We were talking about wrestling. But yeah, I think that like these sports, if they really wanted to do stuff, do what the WWE's doing and still play your games and do everything you were doing. Have the empty stadiums. You can still broadcast everything on TV. If the WWE's getting away with it, I'm sure that the NFL and the baseball, Major League Baseball and all that stuff, they can do it too. Hit the subscribe button. What's the deal at Springfield with the coronavirus testing? I haven't heard nothing about them testing anyone in Springfield for the coronavirus. I know that they're not bringing any students in right now. I know that they're not bringing any students until the 6th. And that's not even definite that it's going to start back up on the 6th right now. So, they're kind of playing it by ear. As of right now, I'm not going to test in Pittston because they don't have any classes. It's not a reason for me to go back up there. So I'm going to test Troy right here in Springfield. I got to work with them and test them here, but, we'll see. We'll see where it leads to. Uh-oh, had a cat come in the garage. I don't even know which one it is. Might not even be my cat. But yeah, they're holding off on the classes. They're being safe is what they're doing, because the Greyhounds would be really bad, and you got people coming from all over the United States to come here. Like Diego's from another country. He came all the way here to get a CDL and start working here. But if you're from another country that's not a U.S. territory, then they want you to have 1 year's driving experience, I have found out. And, I'm trying to work out some more details on that, if there's any way around it. Like, if you came over here and you went to a CDL school and paid for it out of your own pocket, would that speed up the process to come to Prime? Like, You know, is there anything like that? Is there any help for somebody that came from another place? Especially because it's so expensive for them to do that. If they put in enough time and effort to come all the way over here from another country and they want it that bad, you know, it kind of, you know, they had a driver's license in their country. Can't they get the records from there? But my wife says it's Olivia, and it is Olivia. She can tell by the sound of the caller. For stores. Yeah, there's a lot of freight. There's a lot of freight that needs to be moved right now. Like, I don't know, like, my only concern is, like, right now there's a lot of stuff to move. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's already been picked from the fields and just ready to ship. But are they going to be picking more stuff from the fields? Like, or are they just going to, you know, you got to think about these big warehouses. They don't want groups bigger than 50 right now. So, like, how many people work in a warehouse? That's the kind of things I'm thinking about. Like, is it going to slow down the production? Like, are we going to be sitting in a dock door waiting a long time while they build each pallet at a time and put it on your truck because they're working a skeleton crew to not get that many people in one spot? Like, how's that going to work? I'm kind of curious about stuff like that. She did a head count on that cat. Chris, is it affecting you any in the bread business at NFI? Are you having to run longer shifts and stuff like that to make sure the stores have bread and stuff? You a WWE fan, Jeff? Oh, you're asking Jeff. Jeff, are you a WWE fan? I think he said something about watching Monday Night Raw up here. Yeah, he must be a fan if he watched Raw. But yeah, Chris, let me know if NFI is slowed down too, because I'm kind of curious on if you're on a bread account with NFI. I was wondering if the bread's like picked up big time and they running you big time. Chris says we're booming and got exempt from hours of service. That's good, Chris. It's time for you to make all the money you can. I'd be sleeping in that driver's seat. Well, actually, you got a bed in the back, man. I'd be catching me naps in docks and stuff like that. Boom, I'm out. Wake up, run the next load. Boom, run the next load. Like, you're going to the same places every day, so, man, you back and forth. Make you some big money right now. WrestleMania is going to be in an empty arena. See, I couldn't remember if WrestleMania was last Sunday or next Sunday. Sean says, I have a buddy that works at a cold storage warehouse north of Cincinnati and says that one person loads each truck from the skids they build themselves. See, that's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about right there. Is I did not want to see that because you only have like a skeleton crew in there, and it's going to be long times in the dock doors if they have a skeleton crew. It was already long enough. So could you imagine the guy build one pallet, put it on your truck, then he has to go to the other side of the warehouse to build another pallet, put it on your truck, back over there. I mean, like, you might be looking at some long times in the dock. We're looking at Chris says, yep, we had 12 trucks go to Lubbock today. Wow, 12 trucks. Hey, Chris, I bet you wish you had that Oklahoma run right now. You could be hitting Oklahoma back, Oklahoma back, Oklahoma back, just boom, 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 boom. Making that money, dude, running those miles. That's how they do it all the time. Not just now during the... Oh, that's how they do it all the time, but... I'm just thinking, like, pretty soon, like, what if it is like that all the time? Or what if it is like that at all the places? Could you imagine the wait times? Oh, Jerry Mins? I'm not good with names. I probably, if I had a picture, I probably knew who you were. I meet a lot of people at the Pittston terminal, so... Sean, he said they might be 2 people to load a truck. Just 2 people load a truck, huh? Chris, we can only go for 16 hours, then a 10. Okay, so what they did is told y'all could only work for 16 hours and then take a 10. Is that why I seen you put on Facebook or something like that you were working a night shift? Is because you were running extra hours? I'm at Illinois TNT. Grind out those miles. Grind those miles out. It'll be good. You run all your... Just remember, during TNT, you got to keep your mind right. Keep your mind on the goal. Keep your mind looking forward to, I'm going to get to my truck. I'm going to finish these miles and get to this truck. Like, don't get discouraged in TNT because you think it's taking too long or something like that. You have to keep your mind on the focused on the goal you're trying to achieve. That's what I tell my students is, hey, keep your head up. You know, don't let anyone take your shine. And whenever you and your trainer are just so mad at each other, it's time of going home time so y'all can get a break from each other. And then you come out and it's better again. Detention pay will be good. I got some detention pay the other day too. Let's say I was the only Asian at the terminal, PSD student at Pittston. Oh, I think, and your husband was there too. Your husband was there one day and I talked to him for a while. Okay, I remember you. That's good. Run those miles out. Yeah, I remember you now. That was whenever I had Chris. Whenever I had Chris, he was on my truck. He trifecta. Chris says, nah, I just had an early pickup that day. Had to be in Fort Worth at 3 a.m. Oh, okay. Chris says, I got 4 hours and an hour today of detention. Look at you, Chris, making some money off of detention too. Well, yeah, the next week or two is going to be pretty wild because, like, everybody's going to be, like, trucks are going to be running around like crazy, you know, so everybody needs to be extra careful out there. If you're too tired, that load's not worth your life. So if you're on, like, a 16-hour shift like Chris and you are just too tired to drive, yeah, you need to pull over and just call it a day. If you can't make it through those 16 hours, don't try to run those extra hours just to get something somewhere. It's better that you get it there safely than it being all over the highway. Because if it's all over the highway, it didn't make it. Knock out 5,000 miles in a week and 45,000 left. Hey, don't worry, you're gonna get them done. It'll be over before you know it. Try not to even count. Just try not to even count. Wait till you think that you have about Wait till you feel like you had about, I don't know, like 30,000 miles and then start counting. I am 12 hours right now, be done in an hour. Wow, Chris, you're working late. What time is it? It's 9:15. I've been playing no video games. I've been playing video games by myself here lately. Done in an hour. I'm trying this new light out. I ordered this light and I'm trying it out. See, it gets brighter and then it's off. See, and I'm in my garage, so I got good light, but I'm thinking it's going to be better for whenever I'm over the road on the truck. I can turn this light on. Turn this light on like that, and y'all will be able to see me instead of see the green of my truck. Yeah, I know, Chris, you got me onto a new game type, and then we never played it again. That Warzone or whatever, where you run around with the cash. Oh man, dude, that game mode is fun. Like, and when you get killed, you drop the cash you have, and if you go put it all on the plane, then you won't lose no cash. Whenever I was playing that the other day, and I got first place. Me and my team got first place. Dude, I was so excited. Troy was about to get in bed, and I was all like, oh my gosh, we're about to win. And I'm all yelling and having a good time, and he was all like, he just waited till I finished my game, and I was like, yeah, first place. I was so stoked, man. I was tripping. We got first place on it. I was like, 150 people, 3-man teams. It has to be 50 teams, and we got first place. Yeah, like, it was awesome. Show the light. You want to see it? This is the light right here. This light right here. It has 3 modes on it. It has off, this low light, medium light, and a really bright one. Right now I've been using this medium one. I think it's the best. It's just a little ring on a clip. I clip it on my tripod right here. It's below my phone. You're supposed to clip it around the camera, but I didn't like it on my phone, and it's not really wide enough to be on my phone. So mental breakdown after passing I-80 on Wyoming on night driving. I'd rather go through Wyoming any day during the night than during the day. I think, to me, the wind is blowing really hard in the day, and at night and early morning, it's not blowing as bad. To me, that's my opinion. That's what I believe. But that's kind of like what I believe right now, is that the wind will die down then. So it's just what I feel like. He says, winner, winner, chicken dinner, huh? Pick of the box hyped it up. Oh, you already knew what it was, Chris. Hey, I wasn't expecting it to be a rechargeable battery. Like, I didn't think this little bitty thing had a rechargeable battery in it. It's like a bag chip clip. But I didn't expect it to have a rechargeable battery in it. We're going to do the Are you Afraid of the Dark? But yeah, I wasn't expecting a rechargeable battery in it. But it's kind of cool that it has a rechargeable battery. It's charged up by a USB, so super foggy over there in Texas on the 84. And I seen a lot of fog this week, really. It was foggy in Tennessee too when we were there. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go bug my wife, and I'm going to take a shower before she does. So I'll have like all the hot water, and she can take a lukewarm shower. So that's a win for me if I can beat her. She probably listening right now, and she just off the phone and ran in the shower, and she beat me to it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks for everyone coming by. New guys, hit the subscribe button. You know, I put out content. I try to do something daily, but when I'm on home time. So if you're new right now and you're subscribing, you might not see nothing from me for a little bit. That's because I'm at home time, enjoying time with my family. So, but thanks to everybody for checking me out tonight. And hey, I'm home. So y'all be safe out there. Y'all take care of this coronavirus. Keep those stores stocked. Good night, everybody.